The Haunting by Natasha Preston. Read for you by Bailey Carr. Chapter 1. Saturday, October 23rd. What's the best way to ask your boyfriend how he feels about the 1-year anniversary of his father's Halloween murder spree? Your ex-boyfriend, because, oh yeah, you're forbidden to ever see or speak with him again. Nash never returned to school after 5 of our classmates were slaughtered by his dad, a man who made me hot chocolate with a mountain of marshmallows whenever I came over. Jackson Whitmore was 2 people, the welcoming dad and the cold-blooded killer. It took a long time to merge them. The memory of what he did is all over town, haunting the residents with constant reminders wherever you look. The memorial statue for his victims sits proudly in the square in the center of town, visible from every angle, the same location where some of them were found. I stare at it now, a bronze phoenix with its large wings splayed toward heaven. 5 names are engraved underneath the bird. I trace each one with my finger. Mac Johnson, Caitlin Howard, Kelsey Allen, Brody Edwards, Fia Yang. There's no getting away from what he did. A reminder is carved into stone. Jackson's killing spree lasted a week, but it feels like it never ended. The mayor had flowers planted in every inch of soil in the spring. It still smelled like death to me. Figuring out what to say to Nash has been plaguing me for the past few weeks. Everything I think of sounds totally stupid. Forgetting him has been impossible, and with Halloween coming up, he's on my mind even more than usual. Still, it's been about 5 months since we last spoke. On a rainy spring day when we ran into each other outside school, me leaving late for the day, him going to collect a jacket that had been in the lost and found. It was a short conversation once we'd asked what the other was doing. Short and super awkward. I can still remember the way he tried to avoid eye contact, as if looking at me hurt, and how I felt so guilty for writing him off like the rest of the town. Dark gray clouds, the same color as my eyes, cover the sky, as likely to rain as I am to cry. I've been finding it increasingly difficult to trap my emotions inside. I'm not supposed to think about Nash. My feelings for him were supposed to disappear along with our contact. I walk away from the statue and toward Gina's restaurant to meet Addie for breakfast, still clinging to my phone in case I come up with something good to say. I pass a couple of dressed-up scarecrows, one draped in white like a ghost with smudged black circles for eyes, the other dressed in a tattered black cloak with a distorted face and pointed hood. It's the more sinister one that I have a hard time looking at. You can tell the ghost was made by the elementary school kids, the creepy thing, high school. When I step inside the restaurant, everyone turns their head to watch me. A few people whisper, still not over getting a glimpse of the killer's son's ex. I feel like a one-woman show. The one-woman coward show where I ignore my instincts and pretend that I'm fine not talking to Nash anymore. I duck my head and take a seat at an empty table. Gina's is a country-style restaurant with red and white checkered tablecloths. I scroll on my phone to distract myself from the fact that Nash's name is suddenly on everyone's lips. My parents were thrilled when I stopped seeing Nash after forcing me to, and I need them to believe I've given up wanting to. It's much easier if they don't know anything. If I send him a message and my parents find out, they will freak. It will be a freak-out of epic proportions. Their straight-A daughter, headed for a great college, fraternizing, a word my dad actually used, with a Whitmore. It's not something I should even be thinking about. Everyone in our tight-knit community, including my best friends, thinks it's better if the remaining Whitmores keep to their large property on the outskirts of town. But what Jackson Whitmore did last year wasn't Nash's or his sister Grace's fault. Not that it matters, because apparently everyone here believes they're guilty by association. It's all bullshit.
Sample complete. Ready to continue?